So in this video, I went out to the streets of my hometown in DC and I asked girls, where do they prefer to meet their ideal guy? Do they like it when a guy comes up and approaches them? Or would they rather meet a guy through, say, online dating? Now, if you're new to the channel, my name's Nayar and I help South Asian men with dating, self-improvement, and leveling up in life. So if you want to join a community of like-minded men trying to level up, be sure to click the first link in the description and join my South Asian Warriors program, man, where I help South Asian men improve their dating life and level up. Also, if you want to join a free Discord community where we talk all things dating and self-improvement, be sure to check out that third link in the description, man. I also do one-to-one coaching calls as well. That is the second link in the description. So without further ado, here's the videos of me approaching girls, asking them, would they want to be approached by a guy or do they prefer online dating? So when it comes to dating, would you rather meet a guy like on the street approaching you, or would you rather meet them online through one of these apps, Tinder, Hinge, Bumble?
I feel like probably like mutual friends. Like,
Mutual friends.
Something where not online, but like you're not just like approached on the street.
So when it comes to dating, would you prefer to meet a guy in person, coming up to you, talking to you, or on like online through like Tinder, Hinge, Bumble?
In person.
In person, okay. Why not the dating apps? I'm curious.
I feel like it's more real in person.
I feel like nowadays you don't know whether someone's like, I don't know, fake being a person or something. Like, yeah, like there's less trust.
Do you prefer, when it comes to dating, if men were to approach you like in real life, kind of like how I did, or would you rather prefer to meet a guy on, say, like Tinder, Hinge, Bumble? What do you prefer?
Definitely in person.
In person,
I feel like
okay.
it's a little more organic.
So when it comes to like online dating versus in person, how do you prefer to meet a guy? Do you prefer it when a guy just comes up to you, approaches you, or do you prefer like online, like Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, one of those?
Definitely a guy like coming up to me in person. Yeah, I agree. Definitely.
How come like in person versus online on one of those
I
apps?
feel like it's like easier to catch a vibe and sense like suss out the guy. And it feels like more genuine. Yeah, more genuine information.
So my first question is, when it comes to dating and meeting men, do you prefer it if men approach you like I just did, or do you prefer it if a guy meets you on like a dating app, like online, like Tinder, Hinge, Bumble? What do you guys prefer?
So I would definitely prefer like walking up to me, like
In person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like really walk up to me and like
Right.
ask people my number or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
So when it comes to online dating versus meeting people in real life, which one do you prefer? Would you prefer to meet somebody like how I kind of just came up to you, or would you prefer to meet someone like on one of the apps like Tinder, Hinge, Bumble?
I prefer to meet people in real life. I
Real
really
life.
don't like dating apps.
Really?
I don't like the way that I have to like curate my profile, and I really don't like the awkward like chit chat DMs. I'm
Gotcha.
really not good at it.
Have you guys ever been catfished before, like on one of these apps?
I've never been on a dating app.
Yes.
You've never been on a dating app?
No.
What is the worst like date experience you've had from one of these apps?
I had a guy tell me that he thought robots were taking over, and
Damn.
that everyone was too scared after COVID, and he told me that I'm not part of the pack, whatever that meant.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So would you say you would go back to dating apps after that horrendous experience, or
I did, but nothing really came out of it. I haven't used them in a long time.
have you guys been on the dating apps before? Tinder, Hinge, Bumble. Do you guys like them or not really? No?
It's not so serious, I think. But at the same time, you don't know. Maybe it's a miracle and you will find someone.
None of you guys have ever had success on any of those dating apps and stuff?
Actually,
No?
I
Okay.
met people, but
Okay.
no, it didn't.
Gotcha. Do you think it would be weird if a guy were to just come up to you and be like, hey, I thought you were cute, just wanted to say hi?
I feel like, I mean, you can say that, but it's just like when you meet someone on the street, you're usually going different ways. Sometimes you can head off.
Your current boyfriend, right? Did you guys meet like on online dating or in person?
Met through a mutual friend.
Oh, mutual friends, so
Yeah.
like social circle and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Say hypothetically though, if you were single, right? how would you want a guy to like come up to you? Because you just said that you'd rather meet organically. Like say he sees you, he thinks you're like attractive, cute. How would you want him to come up to you?
I would say probably just like come up, introduce himself, talk in like a non domineering kind of way. I would say, yeah.
Is there like a specific opening line he should say? Like, should he just say, "Hi, I'm so and so," or could he just be like, "Hey, I thought you were cute," or how should he go about opening?
Yeah, ask for my name, tell me his name kind of deal, and talk from there. Ask questions. Questions are really important.
Cool.
I wouldn't say like any specific like hook would be important.
If a guy, for instance, saw either one of you guys attractive, how should he come up and approach you?
Ask her name.
Be natural, I guess.
It'd be funny.
Like-
What's your name? Like, where are you from?
So you shouldn't just come up, be like, "Oh, you're hot," nothing like
You're
that.
not hot. I think you're pretty. Or something. Like, can I buy you a drink?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, what if he doesn't have like the money to buy you a drink?
Then he's not my man.
Well, okay, so say if it's not like at a restaurant or the club, right? Like say in the park, in like the coffee shop in the city, how should a guy approach you?
Have
Yeah,
that
or just try to
conversation. Be like,
start something.
I just wanted to say something. I thought you were pretty. Like, I don't know, something
Okay.
casual, not so like.
Cool. So something like, "Oh, I just saw you, I thought you were cute, wanted to say hi."
Yeah.
What has been like the longest relationship either of you guys have like ever been in?
364 days.
That's so specific.
1 day under a year.
Like
3
a year.
years.
Yeah, like a year and a half.
So how should guys do it? Should they just walk up, be like, "Hey, you're cute, I wanted to get your number"?
Like start like saying something, I guess. Just like any conversation you can think about, I guess.
Okay. How should he come up and approach you? Like what should he specifically say?
Like just be like, hey, I thought you were attractive.
That's it? Just, "Hey, I thought you were attractive"? Okay.
Start a conversation. I feel like little
Yeah,
talk to
like
each
easy
other.
conversation starters. Like things about like the outfit or like what they're doing.
Right now, like if someone like came up to me and was like, "Oh hey, like you're cute," and I didn't have anything to do, and they were just like, "Do you want to grab a coffee?"
Wow, you're that spontaneous to that?
If I was free, yeah.
So if a guy, say, does find you attractive, thinks you're cute, what would you say would be a good way for him to just, come up and start a conversation?
I think just like being polite, striking a conversation about like something in your like surroundings. I feel like it's easier when like you're in a bar setting or something.
In a bar
than
setting?
just,
Okay.
like, out in a park.
Gotcha.
I don't know, it just
Interesting.
depends on the situation.
So you'd rather meet guys like, I guess, in an evening, like bar, restaurant situation, as opposed to like in the daytime? Or is just the guy just has to be normal, come up to you like normally? And
Just to be like polite and nice. Definitely.
Gotcha.
I think that's the most important part.
when was the last time a guy approached you like in real life?
It doesn't happen very often.
But would you say you would prefer it if more men did that and were more confident?
Yeah, totally. I think
Awesome.
I can like speak on behalf of my friends who are single. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So like what qualities do you specifically look for like in a guy and stuff?
Nice. I don't
Nice.
know. Nice.
Are you in a relationship right now?
No.
Where do you hope to find your ideal partner?
Who knows?
Just
I
whatever
don't know.
comes at you, life
Yeah.
throws at you?
Who knows?
And are you currently on the online dating apps? What is the most important factor? Like what do you look for specifically?
I think like for me, it's like the thing that I look at is like the face. Like they need to have a nice, nice facial features. I feel like.
Okay,
So that's what I look for.
gotcha.
Yeah, I think the guys like have a humor. I like that. The personality is very like energy.
So what qualities specifically do you guys look for? Is it just confidence? Is it looks? Is it personality?
Personally, intelligent. Like, I really like a smart guy. Yeah. I think off,
Good job.
Thank you. Off the like initial interaction, it's probably gonna be more looks, but like after that initial thing, it's all personality and like all like just finding common ground and stuff.
Is it fair to say looks will get you into the door, but then after that it's like personality has to be cool, confident,
Yeah.
not an asshole?
And like funny.
Yeah. Honestly, looks don't even have to get you in the door. Like if
Really? Okay.
If I can like tell that your personality is nice, like it's all good.
Do you have like a specific type of guy you're into, or like a specific athlete, ethnicity? No. So say if he was like 5'3", 5'4", right? Would you still give him like a shot, or
Yeah.
really? So even if he's like a lot shorter than you, that wouldn't matter?
Yeah,
or?
unless he has like a Napoleon complex about it.
Napoleon complex. Nice.
Yeah.
So as you can see, overall, most women prefer to be approached in either a social setting or the guy actually coming up to them and striking a conversation through cold approach, as opposed to dating apps. So my best recommendations, as always, is yes, you can use dating apps, but also do cold approach. And if you're somebody who's struggling, highly suggest you check out that first link in the description, South Asian Warriors, where I help South Asian men with dating, leveling up, self-improvement. I have 2 modules, one on cold approach, as well as one on dating apps. And with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, drop a comment below, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.